Very nice.
I'll admit, I'm very proud of this. The sausages. What's it called? The Locked Board. This brand is amazing. Alright, here is dinner. I've got good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. It is September 23rd. It is almost 10 o'clock. I'm about to go to the gym. I have quite a busy day ahead of me. I woke up at 5 this morning and cranked down on work. I have Mihai's birthday this week that I'm planning. I'm so excited. I'm making him like this French gourmet dinner. I'm baking him a birthday cake. Fingers crossed for all of it to work out because I am already having slight panic attacks. Today I'm gonna go to the store and get all of the ingredients that I need for it. I do have a full work day tomorrow, so I'm trying to get ahead of everything today. Another thing that I wanted to mention is that I got the most exciting package ever, and this is just such a dream to be actually working with brands that I genuinely love and use on a daily basis. 5 years ago, I would be looking at this video and I'd be like, what the heck? I cannot believe that this is happening to me. And I just have to say a huge thank you to you guys, but also like a huge thank you to God for actually blessing me with these opportunities. This video is not sponsored. I literally just got gifted this, but I'm so excited. I'm gonna show you what I got. I have been talking about Bare Bones for quite some time now, and they sent over some of their best products, and I'm so excited. I didn't even know that they had like an electrolyte packet drink mix, but I'm so excited to try this. They also sent over this ramen that I'm so excited to try. I've been actually craving ramen, so now I just need to get some noodles. And then they sent over the chicken broth, which I use literally weekly, and then lemon and ginger. That sounds absolutely delicious. And then the beef one, which I also love. So I'm so excited. I do have an affiliate code with them that will be in the description box below, so make sure to check it out. This brand is amazing and I love them. I just came home. I went to Crossroads to sell some clothing, and then I went over and donated the ones that they did not buy. I ended up making 50 bucks, so I feel like that was a very productive afternoon. Now I have a huge mess to clean in the kitchen and just tidy up. I sat on the couch and edited some videos. I ended up making 2 short videos out of a short basically, but I had 2 different variations of it. Like one was an intro to, for example, it was like a Thanksgiving dessert recipe. If you're looking for a dessert to bring to Friendsgiving, this is the dessert that I would bring. And then the other one was just the intro of it being my first fall recipe of the season. I just feel like it's a great way to, I'm gonna put you down, a great way to not just recycle content, but it's a great way to remind people that, hey, this recipe exists and it's really good. And also I just feel like everything just kind of gets buried so quickly and easily on social media. I need to finish editing my YouTube video. I started and pretty much finished editing a video this morning, so I'm very proud of that. I feel like today I've been on top of it. I have basically mapped out everything that I need to get from the store to make Mihai's birthday dinner, which I'm very excited about. Additionally, I went to Target because I was trying to find a new cake platter. What are they called? Cake stand. I have this like really ugly plastic one, and it's just, I don't even know why I have it, and I just really wanted like a nice glass one, and I couldn't find one anywhere. However, I found a cheap one on at Target, and it's perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. I couldn't even find one on Amazon, and it's gonna get delivered tomorrow, so fingers crossed that that works out. So I'm glad that I got that out of the way. Tomorrow I'm gonna have a busy day though, because I just walked over to Uniqlo to see if there are any other cute things that I could get for him, and I couldn't find anything. Everything is gross. I have work, and then I'm going to stop by like a bunch of stores on my way home because I need to get him like a birthday card. I got him well, us technically, Kill Tony tickets for October, and I want to put the tickets into that card and then get him an actual birthday card. I know that sounds very like excessive, but whatever. And then I need to go to CVS tomorrow to develop some photos because I got him this really nice leather bound photo album, and I'm gonna develop some photos and put that in there. Just like a bunch of like little things. Tomorrow's just gonna be a busy day, but that is all. So anyway, so let's clean the house right now, get everything in order. This way I don't have to worry about cleaning, laundry, nothing tomorrow, because tomorrow I need to prep the coq au vin. Did I even tell you what I'm doing? I'm basically doing like a French themed dinner. Let me show you actually. So you may or may not think that I'm being extra. I actually didn't even finish this, but this was just kind of like the main thing of what I was trying to do. So we're going for kind of like French, rustic French vibes. I want to do a cheese plate with specifically black grapes. I might add some figs into this because I think there's some figs here. I need to get some of these candles. Maybe I'll stop by somewhere tomorrow and pick those up. The main entree is going to be coq au vin. I feel like you could see that a little bit better. I need to get this started tomorrow because the chicken needs to basically like marinate in the wine overnight. And then for the most important part of the show, I'm gonna be making a lemon and berry chantilly cake. I want it to look very simple, very classy and elegant. And the filling is gonna be raspberries and I think blackberries. So I'm gonna have to go over to Trader Joe's tomorrow and pick up the frozen berries. And then if I have time, I thought that I would also make this almond and pear frangipane tart, but I might do this on Thursday or on Friday. We'll see, because it's like, does he need 2 desserts in one day? Yes, he does, but am I able to accomplish that? Probably not. So we shall see. I have so many things that are coming in mail today and tomorrow. I have like wrapping paper because I couldn't find any like birthday wrapping paper. I actually ordered just like plain brown wrapping paper, if that makes sense, off of Amazon. It was like $5. What else did I get? I got him a couple of books because in my opinion books are like the best birthday gift that you can give somebody, or just like in general gift. I got him 3 really cool books. One is a fiction book, one is like on natural remedies like for health and wellness, and then another one is, I forgot what it's called. I think it's by Robert Greene, but I've heard like really good things about it. I just came home. We got dinner and I ran over to Whole Foods because I needed to get all of the ingredients. I got almost everything that I need. I'm definitely gonna need to go to the store, unfortunately, because Whole Foods was quite bare today for some reason. I wanted to share everything that I got, and I got a couple of extra things as well. First and foremost, we needed to treat ourselves. I got these Yasso Pops. They were the only things that sounded good, honestly. I just really wanted like an ice cream on a cone, and all I wanted was Haagen-Dazs, but of course Whole Foods doesn't have that, so I got these. They're made with coconut oil, so I don't think it's like super terrible. You know, sometimes you just gotta live a little. Blackberries, raspberries. I think I'm going to decorate the cake with one of these. Bananas. Oh no, this is crushed. Okay, for the appetizer, I'm planning on doing like a little cheese board. So I got a couple of different cheeses. I got this brie, French brie, that is crushed, and hopefully I'll be able to somehow fix it. I got this raw comté, which I've had before and it's really good. Also raw Asiago. And then I got this drunken goat cheese, which I personally love goat cheese. So mascarpone for the chantilly cake, some heavy whipping cream by Strauss. I got eggs. I'm having eggs every single morning, so now I'm kind of nervous about running out, and also I need them for baking. These were on sale and I used to be obsessed with these. They're so good. Such a nice little sweet treat and no bad ingredients. It's literally just dates and like chocolate, almond butter, and coconut. So good. I got some sour cream, which I needed for the recipes. For the cheese board, I'm also gonna add some crackers. I got these Cajun styled andouille sausages just so that I could have throughout the week. These are very clean, but also 13 grams of protein per link. Pancetta for the coq au vin. I have never ever had pearl onions before. I've always wanted to buy them. Never had the occasion until now. So we've got some pearl onions for our coq au vin. Mushrooms for the recipe as well. Some parsley. Last but not least, chicken for the coq au vin. I was not expecting to buy a whole chicken. I totally thought that I'd do some drumsticks, some bone-in chicken thighs. They didn't have anything, so that is that. But with that said, I'm going to end this night. I will see you in the morning. I'm gonna go to bed early. I'm pretty tired. I feel like I've had a very productive day. Just because I did have a glass of wine at the restaurant, I'm going to do everything that I can to make sure that I have a great night of rest. I'm going to take this sleep drink by the Absorption Company, and I'm taking my magnesium and everything else, of course, that I typically do. But I'm absolutely obsessed with this drink. It's so good. Good morning. I woke up at 5:30 this morning. I am planning on getting some editing done before the day starts. I'm going to make breakfast, coffee, take my supplements. I usually always take her package first thing in the morning. I'm also going to take a B vitamin as well.
Down and discouraged you through me to say I carry.
It's the passion fruit flavor and I just feel like it's gonna be so good, but taste test. That's delicious. It's a little tart. I'm putting ice in it just because I feel like drinks like this always taste better when they're cold. That is delicious. That's my favorite flavor, 100%. This podcast is amazing. Highly recommend checking it out.
I mean, God. Let's go to the other side. Was a storm. Think you're headed somewhere?
After much deliberation, I've decided I'm gonna go to the Y and do stairs and sit in the sauna instead of going for my run. I really am worried about my shoulder and aggravating it further. I have a couple of new books on my Kindle that I'm gonna look into while I'm on the treadmill. I'm going to do a little bit of editing on there as well, so I'm gonna have a productive work session. Anyways, I'm gonna go and then I shall see you after. I just came back from the gym. I did stairs and I sat in the sauna. I actually started reading a new book on my Kindle and I read the entire time that I did my cardio session. I did 55 minutes of zone 2 steady state cardio. The book like hooked me pretty quickly, surprisingly. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like September has been a very slow reading month compared to August, but only because I haven't really had any good books available to me. I've been reading a nonfiction book and it's like really consuming a lot of my time. So this book is called The Locked Ward by Sarah Pikanen, whatever. Was it bitter, all-consuming jealousy, pathological sibling rivalry, pure insanity? Whatever the cause, and everyone has a theory, it's the crime of the decade when glamorous Georgia Cartwright, who was adopted as a newborn, is accused of killing the biological daughter of her wealthy Southern family. Georgia is locked in a psychiatric institution where the most violent offenders are held while she awaits trial. The only words she whispers when her estranged twin sister Amanda visits are, "I didn't do it, you've got to get me out of here." Amanda doesn't trust Georgia, but she can't abandon her in a place so eerie and menacing that it seems to exist in another dimension. Is Georgia the victim of a powerful family that's so depraved murder is the least of their crimes? Sometimes I feel like the Goodreads book description doesn't sound right. It's a psychological thriller about the complex bonds of sisterhood and what happens when they are stretched to the breaking point. Yeah, I mean, the ratings on it are pretty good. I am enjoying it so far. Hello, I just came back from work. I'm having a little snack. I just popped 2 Japanese sweet potatoes into my air fryer. I'm about to really quickly clean because I left the house a mess before I went to work, and then I need to run over to Trader Joe's to buy a couple of things that I need for tomorrow, and also I want to get a salad kit for dinner. I'm going to show you how I prep. Well, I only need to do a couple of things, but basically I need to prep the dinner for tomorrow, just the chicken for tomorrow, because it's supposed to marinate in wine overnight. So we're gonna do that today, and I need to get some wine. We're gonna do a quick grocery haul and then I need to get dinner started. I am going to make an arugula salad for dinner tonight. Silly me didn't get anything to put into it, so I guess it'll just be a very plain, simple arugula salad. I do have a cucumber. I was gonna use that for the tzatziki, but I'll do half and half. Grapes for tomorrow. I know these are gonna taste amazing, but they don't really fit the vibe of the dinner. I was going for rustic blues colors, whatever. So I ended up getting Concord grapes as well, but I've never tried these before, so we shall see. Slivered almonds because I want to make that almond pear tart. So I got those. I needed thyme. I got a cucumber. I got, 3 pears. Okay, so I did buy a whole chicken yesterday, but I just don't know, I don't want to cut the whole thing, and it's just gonna be very time consuming. So I just got drumsticks, which I needed anyway for, that's what all of the recipes recommend anyway. And then I just got some chicken thighs. I'm gonna figure it out. Okay, sugar, because I am pretty sure that I'm almost out and I don't want to stress about it tomorrow morning. 3 lemons for the cake, frozen raspberries, and then a frozen berry medley because I needed frozen blackberries, but they don't sell frozen blackberries. So I think that all I need to do is, maybe I'll just do the medley instead. We'll see. I got this peanut water to soak the chicken in. All right, here is dinner. I've got a little arugula salad on the bottom. I've got our lamb patties. I split it between myself and Mihai, and then I did a Greek yogurt tzatziki on top, and I did a full serving, so nice hefty amount of protein. Also having this with Japanese sweet potatoes.
2,000 years ago with cheese, that being the cry of our generation. There's so much out there that you're just
I'm heading out to the gym. I just placed an order for 177 photos to get developed at CVS today, which I need to pick up after the gym. It would have been like $70, but I ended up finding a discount code that was 40% off, so thank God for that. But anyways, I'm off to the gym. I'll see you after. Hopefully it's a good workout. I'm excited to honestly get it done, and I'm gonna read my book during cardio. I just came home from all of my extracurricular activities, and it was a very eventful morning. I placed an order for photos to get developed at CVS, and I may or may not have gone to the wrong CVS, so I had to walk over to the different one, but here we are. It's actually very thick. I got almost 200 photos developed, so that was that. I want to start working on the photo album in a little bit. Right now I need to get started on the birthday cake and the coco vin because I need to like do a bunch of stuff for that. The coolest thing happened to me. I ended up stopping by West Elm to look at some new wine glasses because Mihai broke all of mine and I only have one and two like old ones that are different, and West Elm was having a huge sale. You guys, I got all new kitchen place settings. I got 4 large plates, 4 regular plates, 4 like really nice pasta bowls, and 2 little bowls that actually I've really been wanting to get because I want to start putting yogurt in them with like honey first thing in the morning whenever I have my breakfast. But anyways, all new, and I got a really nice mug for Mihai for his birthday, and all of this was $50. So excluding the mug, which was the most expensive thing that I bought from West Elm today, it would have been $32. That's the crazy sale that they were having. These were such nice plates. I'm gonna show them to you later. It was such a struggle walking back home with this bag. This thing is massive. The guy was like, it's okay, you'll be fine. You look like you work out. We made it back home. I need to wash them and all of that, and I'll show you what they look like. Right now, I have a pretty lengthy to-do list. We're gonna get started on the coco vin. I need to strain the chicken and put it into the fridge to let it like sit. And then we're gonna get started on the cake. I'm gonna film this so that way I could show you. But oh my goodness, what a good deal. And I'm gonna turn on the TV for vibe purposes. I'm thinking since it's fall, we're gonna do Harry Potter. I still need to go to the Italian shop to get fresh bread, some like meat and cheese. Actually not cheese, I already have cheese. But I'm going to get some meat for the cheese and meat board. And I was debating on going to Trader Joe's again to buy some like flowers just to set the table with. I got this really cute runner. I think that's what it's called. But like I kind of showed you that the theme of dinner is like French rustic styled, and this would go well with the purple grapes that I got. I know that sounds silly, but I think this is so cute. But anyways, I stopped by the store and I got Mihai some white chocolate because he's obsessed with white chocolate, so that's like his little birthday treat. And then I got some Alani's. I'm gonna have one of these shortly, but right now what we're gonna do is I also have some protein in my air fryer for my breakfast. But right now what we're going to do is we're going to take out the chicken, which I've had marinating overnight in wine. I'm going to strain it. We're gonna pat the chicken dry and we're gonna pop it into the fridge to let that dry out, so that way it's a little bit more crispy when I actually cook it. We're gonna strain the wine, we're gonna reserve the wine, and then we're going to get rid of the vegetables, which I didn't realize we would do. So now I'm happy that I didn't put carrots in it, because then I would have wasted carrots. But I'm hoping that doesn't take away from the flavor. I don't know. But anyways, that's what we're gonna do right now. After we're done with this portion, oh my gosh, we're fine. But after we're done with this, we're going to get started on the cake. This smells honestly really good. I never thought that I would say that about raw meat. Okay, so here's what it's looking like. Like I said, we're gonna take all those veggies out. I think we're gonna reserve actually the time because that doesn't look too bad. These are the plates that I originally had. They're not bad, but like they are chipped and scratched. Like they're very scratched up. And like I said, I've had them for 6 years and I just feel like it's time to get something nice and new, and I've honestly been wanting new kitchen stuff for so long. I'm gonna put them on a towel or on paper towels just because that is the key to actually browning the chicken. I'm already having so much fun, honestly. Okay, now we're gonna pat the chicken dry and put it into the fridge, and I need to create some space for that. All right, into the fridge we go. Okay, I thought that this would be enough, or I thought the jar would be big enough, but it wasn't, so transferred it. All right, wine is secured. What a pretty color. So we've hit a bit of a road bump already, and we haven't even baked. I thought that I had 2 8-inch round pans. I only have 1 and I need 2. I'm gonna run over to Target and get a second one. I needed to go there anyway to get helium. Might as well kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Hopefully this doesn't set us back too much, but let's go. Of course they didn't have freaking 8-inch pans. We're going to work with what we have, or what they had technically. I also got some cute paper plates, just in case. Cute. Can you see how cute it is? It's cute. Very cute. Very delicious smelling candle. Okay, wait. I did need candles. All right, we're gonna work with what we got, which is 2 9-inch cake pans. So we're gonna get to this right now. I needed helium. They, of course, did not have helium. I don't know what, it's fine, we're gonna make it work. Okay, so first for the cake, we're actually gonna make the compost so that it can chill in the fridge. But I've got 2 heaping cups of frozen berries. I'm just gonna saute it or cook it on the stove with some lemon and sugar. This is my first time baking with cake flour. Never did it before, so fingers crossed. This is good. We'll set this aside. 250. So I forgot to put my eggs out for them to be room temp. So instead what I did was put some warm water over them and I let them sit. So now they're room temp. Okay, 5 eggs. So the compote is done. The only problem is I initially was not planning on adding blueberries, but it was a little bit too much of a hassle to pick them out. So what I did is I just emulsified what I couldn't like mash with the blueberries, because I feel like blueberries can just be like a little bit, not like chunky, but I don't know, it was just hard to break them down. So now this is just gonna sit and thicken. That's why this should have been done way ahead of time, because I don't know how long this will take. Beautiful, we're just gonna let this sit. So unfortunately, my stand mixer inside, or my hand mixer, is broken, so I can only use 1 at a time. 100% should have used that big bowl for this, because I'm gonna be adding everything to the wet ingredients, but I didn't think that through, unfortunately. So I apologize that you can't exactly see everything in here, but I'm gonna walk you through it. So I beat it for around 3 minutes. It is supposed to be like a little bit thicker and more pale, which it is kind of pale, and it's more frothy than anything. But when you lift this, you should see ribbons. It shouldn't just like fall off, if that makes sense. Now we're gonna add all of our wet ingredients in here. I'm using Daisy. Oh my gosh, that's exactly 149. Perfect. Oh shoot. We're gonna mix this just until it is combined. Oh my gosh. We may or may not have had an accident and exploded everywhere for no reason. These look good. They've been cooling for 15 minutes. So I'm praying that they're not gonna, you know, just cross your fingers for me. Ah! Oh my gosh. I think it's okay. Oh my goodness. You guys, wonderful. This is wonderful. Okay, now we're gonna cool for about 45 minutes. Okay, last trip to the store is finally done. Ran over to Trader Joe's, picked up these. Also got a Pinot Noir. This is the same one that I actually marinated the chicken in, because honestly, amazing Pinot Noir. Like, so good, and it's French. So I feel like it fits the theme. the Holy Grail, when I went there for. Oh my goodness. It smells so good. I am more of like a white. I like red wine, but I prefer white. So I got this. I don't know if I'll want it today. Since I'm very paranoid, Alexa, turn off timer. Since I'm very paranoid about my cake not working out, I got, what are they called? I forgot what the word is, but like backup basically. I got these just because there are no bad ingredients in these. I also just got like a random assortment of chocolate for Mihai. He loves this stuff. He loves white chocolate, Ferrero. This is for me, honestly. This is also for me. I did get him one too. Okay, I'm not a total jerk. I got him, I've never had a Mars bar, so technically this is for me, but he said he has one, or he has had one, but he really likes them. So it's like for us to share. I got him one, okay? I'm not that big of a jerk. I'll just pretend they're for him, but I'll sneak one for myself. I got him this, like the assortment one. I needed some meat. This is my favorite. This is his favorite, but he likes the Brizzola too. I got pickles for the meat and cheese board, olives, and last but not least, I also got him a lemon bar because, like I said, in case the cake doesn't work out. I'm going to clean this up super fast and then let's do the cream. I need to cut those babies in half. I'm still waiting on my cake stand, my glass cake stand from Target. I'm praying it comes today. It's currently browning the chicken. Okay, so the chicken is browned. I've got my cup of broth ready. We're doing 2 tablespoons of flour. Going to let this cook for a second and then I'm going to deglaze. And then we're gonna add the broth and some garlic and a bay leaf. And then we'll add the chicken back in. All right, we are about to go into the oven. I love when milk or heavy cream is in a glass bottle. I feel like it looks so much better. All right. Like 50-ish grams of heavy, or of powdered sugar because I don't want it like crazy sweet. Alright, well, this is not at all what I wanted for this cake. In fact, I'm pretty upset with myself because this is just, I feel like this is a terrible mess, but I have no time. So this is it, it's going into the fridge. Alright, here is our little setup. Pickles, these pickles are so, so good. Meat and cheese board. Olives, oh, I need to get the crackers too. I'll admit, I'm very proud of this. This looks incredible. Bon appetit.
Is it pink?
Not my best work, but
Not your best work. Very nice.
good morning. Happy Friday. I'm making breakfast. Yesterday was a chaotic day to say the least. To say the least. I didn't get a chance to decorate like I wanted to because I could not figure out how to blow up those massive balloons that I got since I didn't get helium, the 30 birthday sign and whatnot. And he came home earlier than I expected, and I was just like scrambling to get everything done. The cake just like really bothered me because I don't like how it looked. I think I shouldn't have like done something that I've never made before on his birthday, but I was like, it is what it is. Like, it tasted great, taste-wise great. It just wasn't like light and airy, like, which is what I expected it to be. I don't know. The dinner though was incredible. Oh my gosh, we both agreed that we both prefer coq au vin over pot roast now. I mean, they're kind of different, but they're kind of not. But anyways, it was probably one of the best things that I've ever made in my entire life. Like, that meal was just sensational, so good. So anyways, it was a really nice evening. We watched Harry Potter, we ate cake, opened presents. He loved everything that he got. It was so sweet. He was very happy. So that is that. But anyways, I wanted to end this vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna be starting a new weekend vlog, so make sure to stay tuned for that. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.